Welcome back to the Anza Stadium, where the score is 7-7 with 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. The Anza ball, first down and about 10.
After about that quick run right there, we're looking at about a second and 2 or 3. That was a great run. Actually, take it back. That's a complete first down right there in the first play. We have about 4 minutes left in the quarter. Since you've missed, we had a touchdown. We had a touchdown by Berean Christian to even up the score at 7-all, and then immediately following an onside kick in which Berean Christian recovered, tried to march downfield, but De Anza held fast and were able to get the ball back. But now, after a successful first run, we have number 2, James Carter, attempting on a keep here, on a running back keep, was stuffed for a loss. And once again, De Anza finds itself about 8 yards behind where they need to be. So second and about 16, 17 at this point.
Richie Curbison has played the whole second half at quarterback. In a shotgun now.
Berean Christian is chomping at the bit. They want to get at the quarterback. Big throw. Oh, and a little bit of twisting and moving here, and that possibly could have been taken in. However, well covered by the Berean Christians at that point down the field. Looked to be about a 25 to 30-yard shot at that point. And that's a tough break for him. 3 minutes left on the clock.
So in your opinion, Coach, has De Anza gotten away from what was working so well in the first half, or is it just that the Berean Christian defense has stepped up?
You know, I think that they've gotten away from the run a little bit. I think that some of their passing plays have absolutely killed them. I think that they've been sacked in the backfield, and it's definitely caused a lot of issues. And we also have another big bomb here, and number 85 cannot haul that ball in, and that should have been an easy catch. To be honest, number 31, Kirby Richardson, he's been throwing the ball relatively well. He's been around his targets. His wide receivers got to have strong hands, and they got to go up and make the catch, and they're not doing that. And the other times that they can't find a way to get open, there's been sacks in the backfield, losing 10 yards at a time. So young Curbison's got to learn to step up in the pocket. His offensive line's got to block a little bit longer for him. But I think that what's not working for him this period is it's not a run-heavy offense right now, and the mistakes have been huge. Kick is away, and immediately caught by number 7. He's got a missed tackle, and he's going. He's finally wrapped up and going to be brought down around 25. And, boy, I've seen this story before, because this is how Berean Christian got their first touchdown in the beginning of the fourth quarter, too. They have fantastic field position. De Anza defense is gassed, and we're going to see if they can dig a little bit deeper to once again save this team from any kind of extra touchdown and a possible loss at this point. Oh, careful. Watch out.
Be careful the court.
There you go. It's going to be a shotgun formation, a handoff to number 1. He's slicing and dicing his way up the field, and then he's going to be brought down what seems to be about a 6-yard gain. Second down for Berean Christian. 8-yard. Nope, originally was correct. About a 5 to 6 yard gain. So second and 5 as they march into De Anza territory here. Shotgun formation. Ball's going to number 9. It's a handoff very quickly. He's immediately hit and brought down, but not before gaining about 3 to 4 more yards. So once again, they're using the De Anza attack against De Anza itself, just chunking up these yards, rolling that clock back, and putting themselves in position. And that's enough for a first down for Berean Christian, and that's going to be at the 12-yard line. So 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line, and they are very close for getting a touchdown and possibly putting themselves into easy field goal range to win this game with 2 minutes left. Shotgun formation, and why change anything they've done? They've been able to run all late in the game against De Anza. They're looking for a false start at number 42, and we're going to see what the line judge is going to say about this one. Looks like we have a false start. Going to back up about 5 more yards. So it'll be a first down and 15, but it is at about the 15-yard line. So 17 yards for a score, but you know what? Berean Christian's going the right direction. That is backwards. Alicia, if you're cold, you should do the routines with the cheerleaders. And the shotgun snap, number one's taking the ball. And he's going to be brought down once again after a gain of about close to 7 yards. And that'll bring up second and what looks to be about 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7. That much closer to the goal line. And Berean Christian is smelling victory. Minute and 30 seconds left. All right, once again, ball handed off to number one up the middle. And you can tell this Anza team is getting tired here late in the game. That's only a gain of 1, though, so they make a heroic stop, and now it's 3rd down and 5. 7 yards to go for a touchdown. Excuse me, it looks like it would be about 3rd and 6. Number 9 back in the shotgun formation. Looks almost like pistol. He's got a running back to his left and right. Takes the ball. He's going to throw it. It's tipped, and it is slammed into the ground. It's going to be an incomplete pass, and that's going to bring up a big 4th down. And Berean Christian's got to figure out, are they going for it? Are they going for that 3-point field goal for the win? In high school matters, it's going to be a little bit lengthy. We're looking at least a 25-yard field goal, which going into the wind. So hopefully we'll get a little bit of valley luck, and the wind will be going against us. All right, they are electing to go for a field goal. Everybody is set. Ball is away, kick is up, and it is good. So Berean Christian's going to take the lead with 45 seconds left in the game. It's going to be a score of 10-7. And the Anza Donks, for the first time in this game, with 45 seconds left, are trailing. Boy, this is definitely Heartbreak City here. We got 45 seconds left in the game, a game in which the Anza Dons have led for 3 quarters, who moved the ball so well, who had 5 turnovers, 4 of them interceptions against this team, and by any stretch of the imagination should easily be winning, dominating, and going after this game, and instead are finding themselves in the losing end of this battle. And part of that is football. You got to capitalize on other people's mistakes. You got to figure out what you want to do. Definitely seemed like there was a momentum shift with the loss of Robert Stern. He is one of the captains of the team and somebody who is a very integral part of this, and we can see his frustration on the sidelines. He still has that limp as he's walking around. And boy, you can really tell that it was a different team coming onto that field with him not there as a loss of presence. It's a short kick here. It's called, picked up. Rico Tolfrey, number 40, is going to easily catch that. And Anza was prepared for that. They had their hands team on, called a fair catch. And we have 44 seconds left in the game here. And we'll see if Anza can march it down. To be fair, Richard Curbison's got quite an arm on him. And if there's anybody going to be throwing a deep pass, you're going to want Curbison there, as he's made a couple of random connections here throughout the last couple of games to some wide receivers and definitely racked up some yards. So let's see if Curbison can put the ball in the air and really find some of his receivers. So look for a Hail Mary. We're going to definitely need our offensive line to hold tight for this one. All right. The Anza Dons are on their feet despite the cold here. Richie under center. Pulls back. He's looking. Pump fakes, and he's going to take the ball. He's running. He's heading for the sidelines, and he should be taken out of bounds, and the clock is stopped. 37 seconds left, but that's not. It's going to be about a gain of 6 yards, bringing up a 2nd and 4. Clock is stopped, and we can see Curbison talking it over with his coach.
Right? You should be down there playing.
You could have been playing. All right, we can see the number 81, the field goal kicker, warming up on the sidelines. Curbison is back to throw. He's looking around. He chucks it up. It's a high throw, and it's picked off. It's going the other way. Berean Christian, number 7, steps out of bounds, and that's going to be the ball game. That's going to be it. And you can see the frustration on these De Anza Dons as the defense jogs onto the field. Boy, there's just a little bit too much air under that pass, a little too much hang time, and it was against a defensive player who just had a little bit too much jump on that wide receiver, and that is a sad end to this De Anza Dons game tonight. Number 31 comes back to the sideline, a little bit dejected with his team, and that's going to be a tough one to swallow right there. First league game, and that's going to be a loss in which they led for a long time. The team, though, resilient. They will bounce back, and they got a couple of games coming up here, and they're going to have to refocus, figure out what they can do. You can see Coach consoling Curbison, telling him, you know what, you did your best, you tried your hardest. And that's really all you can expect out of this very young team. But big things coming up for them. Big things coming up for them in the future. So to end this game, this is Coach Hillyer signing off along with my partner, Coach Smith. Have a good night. And good luck to the future of the Dons. See you next week. Good job, guys. You guys are awesome.